So we've been studying this lick from Oscar Peterson, and so far we've done it in C, F, G, A, D, E, B flat, and E flat. Alright, so we have a couple of keys left to do, but in this video, what I'm going to talk about is some takeaways from this lick that we can use in other licks or other playing, improvising. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check the description. There are some links that will take you to the beginning of this playlist if you just dropped here in the middle, and some other resources. Alright, so check out the description. Takeaway number one, we're going to talk about this enclosure around the third of the chord and then jumping back up to the root of the chord, which gives you that sixth. So here's C chord. The third is here in the middle, the E, right? And we're going to enclose from the top to the bottom, hitting the note, the third, and then back up to the root. So let's do that on the F chord. So where's the third? There's the A right here, there's the third, half step above, half step below, and then hit the note, the target note, and then jumping back up to the root of the chord. Bum, 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 bum. Right? We could do this now on the chord of G. Okay, so the third is here. So a half step above, half step below, reaching the target, and then coming up to the root of the chord. Alright, we're going to practice this on G and then F. We're going to start on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Keep going. You got it. Cool. Now in a blues, we would often find G goes to F goes to C. So if we're going to the C, bum, 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 it resolves nicely into the third of the chord of C, right? So bum, 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 right? 2, 3, 4, 1. You see? Let's try it again. 2, ready, go. So I messed up a little bit there. I came in off of the beat, but it still works. I mean, you can find your own rhythm with it. You know? Or if you wanted to, you could enclose that E at the very end. 2, ready, go, G. See what I mean? Takeaway number 2, we're going to add a minor third or even a major third underneath what we're doing for the line. So let's say if I wanted to go at the very end here of the E flat and then an E, I could add a third underneath those, right? Which gives me this nice sound. I chose a major third in this case and a major third in this case because I'm resolving to the C chord here. So it wouldn't make sense to have a minor third like that because that's not really a resolution. That takes me to something like the A chord. So what I need for the harmony here is to resolve. So I'm going to choose a major third here and a major third there. Alright, so it would sound like this. So in adding that third idea is very quintessential in the blues. Now in the lick, See what a difference that makes adding this minor third underneath. If you didn't have the minor third there, see, and right here we have some minor thirds as well. So adding third harmony underneath is really important. So let's try just that part. We're going to start on G. G, F, C. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. Ooh, I added an A there, sorry. 2, ready, go. Again, 2, ready, go. Two, three, four. Yeah, I'm getting it. That's the idea. So we're putting thirds underneath what we're doing here. Takeaway number 3 for me would be the idea of approaching your target from a half step below. For instance, when we say ba 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 da right here, when we get to the half step below the chord and we go into the chord, ba da, and that happens right here. If you think of that as the F chord, you know, so we're on the F chord approaching from here into the F chord, right? So just doing a basic blues. So, like, you can do it anywhere, like G, F, C, right? And you can do it with both notes, or you can do it with one note. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it. So, C, so those are the 3 takeaways. Now, what I also like to do with anything that I'm learning is I like to write it into a piece of music. So I've actually done that, and I'm just going to play it for you. This is how it goes. Here we go. This is Oscar's Inspiration. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. PDF for this lead sheet is available at my website. There's a link there in the description. But the idea here is that I took elements from this lick and I put them into this song as a vehicle of practicing it, you know, in a different context other than just that one lick by itself. For instance, in measure 13, I put the first half of this lick and then I went a different direction with it than the original that we were studying. So instead of, I did, you know, which is also cool and valid. So the idea is to pick apart pieces of these licks that we're learning and put them into the overall blues language that you're playing. You may notice at the end, the last 4 notes of the song, I did F, E flat, E, C. That's the enclosure. So taking different parts of this lick and making them into something new. So doing that helps to solidify it in my brain, and I invite you to do exactly the same thing.